All left-handers must die. You trash of God. All of you are living existence of sacrilege.
But
I'm just kidding.
aren't they more special?
Why are they special?
Because there are few, and we're the right-handed are many.
Well, there are few dog shit in the street. Does that make that special? La 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 la. Ladies and gentlemen, this is JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
Welcome to JoeJinMovieSoAwesome, where we review movie and do some podcasting. I want to give a big shout out to our Triple Trouble, Scott Walker, ZZ, Void a Parrot. Big love to our repliers, Prickly Pear. Thank you so much. Zach Miller Does Movie. Thank you so much.
Void, what's up?
What's up,
hey guys?
ZZ the Heretic in the building. Void a Parrot. What's up? What's up? Kayla Marie, Jasmine, none from Indonesia. Lee Chan Hong, always a number one, of course. You
Soulless trench coat.
And all our 72 subscribers. So let me give you a breakdown of the schedule today. We're going to do a review of Predator's Badlands first, and then we're going to do a review of A House of Dynamite by that director that did Hurt Locker.
Catherine Bigelow.
Oh, there we go. And then we're going to do a review of Foundation Season 2, and then we're going to do Let's Talk. So that's our schedule for today. Oh, what's up, Walker? You had a bad experience at McDonald's today? No, but McDonald's better give you a medal at this point. You're like their honorary customer. But anyway, so, hey, Walker, I think we're going to start less talking about an hour and 30 minutes at the minimum, because we're going to talk about 3 movies and shows before that. So if you want to join just for less talk, I think that's the correct timing. But today, right now, we're going to do a spoilers review of Predator Badlands. All right? We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yo, Won-Jin. I had such a blast.
That's right.
Watching
I was so glad that I was watching this in the movie theater.
Yeah, you go first this time then.
Because I instantly knew that this was gonna be a cinematic experience the moment the music kicked in. When I heard all that bass come in, man, and I love the start.
Yo, Won-Jin, to quote you, like, before we talk about anything else, I want to say the 2 hours, it was always interesting. It was always cinematic. There was always something going on. To quote you from your Frankenstein review, you say, like, what is the point of a movie? It has to be entertaining, right?
That's right.
And I got to say, I was entertained. And so many there was no, like, almost no slow dramatic moment. It just went go. Yeah. Oh, Zizzy. Oh, my God. Terminator was the movie of the month. I watched it as well. Oh, my God. Goo. Now, I got to say, my favorite is actually Elle Fanning. Is that her name?
Elle Fanning.
She was amazing as a supporting role in this. She played 2 roles. She's basically 3CPO on the back of the Wookiee. And I just...
C-3PO.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
C-3PO.
This is almost an adventure film. Like, in the...
It's the word that you hate, the expression that you hate, the hero's journey.
Fuck
But
you.
this is like textbook hero's journey. You are invited into the unknown, and then along the way you meet new friends and adversaries, and then when you return to your original place, you are upgraded.
No, it reminded me a lot of Killer of Killers, because one thing Killer of Killers did was they kept putting you in these new environments.
Yeah.
And in a way that was really interesting. And here, first of all, you go to Yautja Prime, and then you're thrown into this planet called Genna. And even in Genna, you keep meeting this situation. So the plot was really strong.
Yeah.
Where that was one of the best part about the movie, where I was never bored. And I can't... another thing I want to say before I forget is, I can't believe this is PG-13, is because I don't know if I'm old... if it's old, I felt like it was violent as fuck.
But I think they got away by having the Weyland-Yutani synths instead of humans.
And the Predators have like squirt.
Had those synths been humans, this would never fly PG-13. It's gonna be R-rated instantly with all the blood and shit.
Because I felt like I was older. Because I was like, anytime like unmerciful violence happened, I was like, whoa! like, because when I bought the ticket, it didn't say rated R. It said for like teenagers. Yeah. To use the Korean term, I was like, oh shit, is this gonna be like a Marvel movie? And then I went in even at the ending when the baby Kalash or Kalish, is it like
Kalisk?
Yeah, Kalisk. Like ate the head. I was like, okay, everyone's fine with that. Like it was super violent. Zezzy Law Void. Yeah, Elle Fanning was obviously the highlight of the movie. I agree, Void. She's a great actor. Wow. And I think I think her acting was better than Michael Fassbender in Prometheus.
Oh, really?
I think so, because I thought she showed a wider spectrum of an android. But we can talk about that more later. Okay. Zezzy, this is like an old school novel. Like, remember Shrek? He went through something similar and had to go through several tests and force. Yeah. Yeah, Zezzy, that's a great point. I felt that adventure element that Won-Jin talked about. Void. A Super 3 CPO, in fact, I don't think you can make a fair comparison.
Guys, it's C3PO. There's no 3CPO. Get your Star Wars facts right. Yeah. The C3PO. But, anyways.
Yo.
I also knew this film was going to be good when we had that, like the caption that showed up in the beginning of the movie. Yautja. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What was it?
We are friends to nobody.
Oh, no. We are prey to none. Friends to none. Predator to all. Yeah. I was like, oh shit,
baby,
this is so badass.
Yo, that's Won-Jin's Jack Reacher DNA coming to the surface. Yeah,
but I love how the movie eventually unfolded that principle and transformed towards the end. Because I think the beginning,
it was a trick.
I don't know. Maybe it's just like how I felt it. But I thought that whole Yautja principle and their culture was like a reflection of this very toxic masculinity. You know how Deck, as he travels with Thea and the little Bun, he constantly shares his values. Sensitivity is a weakness. Showing, and his brother died before his father said, what was it? Empathy for the weak is also a sign of weakness. And that basically symbolizes this idea that in our world, a man must show no weakness. Well, man shouldn't be sensitive. Blah, 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 blah.
I think it's more complex than that, though. I'm sorry to cut you off, but...
But hold on, let me finish.
Yeah, sorry.
And towards the end, although his goal there was to hunt the Kalisk, he empathizes with the Kalisk and the baby. And he becomes more sensitive.
Yeah, except...
Don't you think that's the change throughout his journey?
No, because I agree with you 50%. No, because the Kalisk's way of rectifying that is ripping her apart and eating her. So, I don't think it's actually like a criticism of toxic masculinity. I think it's more of a criticism of how we define alpha.
Oh, okay, because we also have the wolf element.
Because let me tell you something. Wolf and chimpanzee, when it comes to those creatures, alpha is not determined by its physical ability or the ability for it to do violence. It's about resource redistribution and politics. So it's more about...
And preservation of the whole.
Yeah, so I agree with you halfway where it's about cooperation, but you could argue that they still commit terrifying violence to achieve that. So, the ending where... Let me ask you something, Won-Jin. Did you feel sorry for any of those like battle androids that look alike?
Not at all.
Yes. That's what...
Because wait. Because I know that they can just be rebuilt.
What?
They can
No!
probably retrieve the data and just give them new bodies.
They should have had a 3-second scene of one of them having consciousness. Then that misses the whole point. No, but here's this thing I want to say, Won-Jin. I think this is where we're gonna like take different turns. I think you went too deep on it because I think the movie director intentionally didn't go that deep. They didn't say that out directly.
Yeah.
So I'm saying because you could argue this whole movie is toxic masculinity because.
But that's what Predator's all about.
That's true.
It's the Mortal Kombat shit.
So let me rephrase it then. Would you say it found a perfect balance to the spirit of the original Predator while incorporating new ideas without insulting anybody? Is that how you take it then? That's just my words, not Won-Jin's.
Maybe, but after watching the whole movie, I did kind of wish that we got to see more violence. You know how brutal Predator was
Rated
in the original
R.
one? Yeah, rated R, like pull the spine out of something. Yeah, that kind of violence. Although we did see him, do some damage to, like, survive. Yeah, especially that bone bison that got split in half. Yeah.
But my favorite part was the interaction between Deck and Tess.
Thea.
That was my favorite part. Like, these two outsiders.
With completely different way of communicating.
Or looking at the world. Just communicating.
You give up too quickly.
Yeah.
That was my favorite line.
Yeah. Let's read some comment. Even his name is Deck, like close to. I don't think that was the point, Zenzi, the heretic. Wolf Yautja. Yeah, Yautja. Hey boys, when are we doing a Let's Talk? Let's Talk is going to be about an hour and 20-minute Walker. Zenzi, they were just machines, not humans. They are tools. No, but see, Zenzi, that's why I disagree with Won-Jin's toxic masculinity definition, because in a way, the evil twin of Elle Fanning, I felt like she was a victim too in a lot of ways. If you want to take that point of view, because she's different from Deck because Deck rejects authority at the end, but she
complies,
but she still lies to Mother. Remember, is the Yautja a problem?
Yeah, he was a defect. And blah blah blah.
Yeah. So I think the movie intentionally didn't go too deep into that. They showed a very, like, this is Won-Jin, your favorite part. It hinted at those things, but the entertainment aspect was the key priority.
It had more importance than all that rest.
Yeah, and I just love the interaction between the Yautja and
also Bun. That
Bud.
armadillo monkey thing. In the beginning. I laughed so hard when it was copying the moves of the Predator. That was so cute.
When the plasma blade comes out.
Yeah, he's like the stick with the fire.
Yeah.
That was so adorable.
Yeah. So
that was the cutest thing ever.
In a lot of ways, this reminded me of Star Wars. Just, I think, this is how I put it. This is a Star Wars movie that changed the surface of the symbol elements to Alien and Predator. Because if you are a fan of Alien like Predator, like me and Won-Jin, you see the homages.
That's
like
right.
the battle, the Sigourney Weaver battle thing.
The battle droid. I mean, what is that thing called? The lifter.
The mech.
Oh, the mech. Yeah.
The mech actually symbolizing evil, and this time the Kalisk, which is like the alien queen because she's a mother, actually we're cheering for her.
That's right.
So there are a lot of hidden homages like that, and this is kind of a love letter to the Alien
and the Predator franchise,
but mostly to the Predator franchise. And another thing is, you know what I like about this movie? This movie is kind of like Killer of Killers, where I think Dan, the director who's running the Predator series, intentionally left a lot of things unanswered to do sequels. And he did such a fantastic job of making it fascinating while making us want to do more. Because remember, you and I, we watched Prey. Remember, Prey was a great movie. But this is basically a sequel to that. Yeah. But happening in a different world. And after watching this movie, I want him to make Prey 2 and Badlands 2. I want to see where Deck's tribe goes. And I also want to see I don't remember her Native American name, but her like becoming something like this. Like I want this world to collide, like Killer of Killers. And another great thing is the reason why we titled this way, me and Won-Jin, is like the Predator universe seems so real. Yeah, you know what's better than Marvel? You know where Marvel has to pretend that they're connecting these movies. Here, because of like the entertainment element, I don't care if there's a Tyrannosaurus Rex's a skull in Quay's ship. I'm like, fine, let's go, because it doesn't make any sense. But like the entertainment aspect is so good.
That's right.
I want to see like, you know what I see? I want to see a grown-up Bud fight against alien queens. Like he gets his like hand melted by an alien queen,
and then regenerating instantly.
Immediately and just punches in the face.
Yo, when we had the fight with the Kalisk sequence, that was some like Final Fantasy shit. That was so well done, like how it regenerates instantly. Yeah, it's basically unkillable.
I think a lot of like gamer element is in there too, because it feels like a game. Because I feel like I'm Deck, and I'm beating.
And you need like supporting players.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm making a party to fight against these bosses, just like World of Warcraft. And there is like and despite its violence, the message is kind of beautiful. Like where we make a party and we become a family. And then we fuck up our father, who's a fucking piece of shit. And oh, let me read some of the comments. Walker, I would love to see a battle between a wolf and a chimpanzee. Oh, really? Zizzy, there are a lot of things happening showing the importance of family, and that sometimes family is not given but chosen. Yeah, Zizzy, that's a great observation.
Yeah, the spitting on the face thing. That reminded me of Ace Ventura 2.
The cultural difference.
Yeah.
Skywalker, Alien Queen, I would love to see Rexy the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. I would love to see her put her teeth into Queen Alien. I mean, it might melt his mouth. Zizzy, I love the moment when she shows that he isn't just muscle but also brain. No, but Zizzy, I think Deck's strength is his brain.
Because he is compared to his brother smaller. Yeah. So he makes up with the rest.
Yeah. With his adaptability.
With his wit, intelligence.
And I also love how he kept calling Tessa a tool. Like, it's like in denial.
And even when he thought she betrayed him, he was like, how dare you betray me? Yeah. It should be me who's using you.
Yeah. Like, dude, Won-Jin's like,
how dare you use me?
He has this boyish charm, like innocence about him that I really liked. And even the beginning of it, let's start from the beginning, like the Kuwait twist. They built it up because Kuwait tells Deck that, you know what this is? This is a time when you saved me. And so Kuwait, his older brother, was already thinking about the value of cooperation. And just all of that. It had so many traditional story elements weaved well to go on. And even Thea and Tessa's relationship was really interesting because that mirrors the relationship of Deck with his clan. And I love how, especially, another thing I can't forget is the Kung Fu foot.
Oh, that was very creative.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I love how she still has control over it from a distance.
No, because she's a superior thing to the other copies. Like, cause just like her sister, I know her mission is to observe and study, but her battle capability is actually higher than the other things. So that was actually very interesting.
And I like how it brought some of the elements of the synth from Alien Romulus. You know, the Weyland-Yutani logo on the eyes. I like that.
No, the mother was also interesting, though. Like, mother almost felt like... But then again, I don't think this movie is supposed to make us think too deeply about those things, though. Like, because is this part of Alien Earth and Alien Romulus? I don't think so. I think this is just an independent movie, and having an AI from Weyland-Yutani just brings up our nostalgia a little bit.
Which is very welcome, by the way, in such doses.
Yeah. Lizzie, I love the moment when she showed that Yeah, and he tamed that eel or whatever that was hanging on his
Oh,
shoulder.
yo! Instead of the shoulder launcher thing, he had that eel.
Yeah.
Chill out with him. Yo, that was cool.
Yeah.
And it even like sacrificed itself to protect Deck, and in the end.
You know, can I say something? Deck the animal whisperer. Like, cause Deck is an animal whisperer because he just later like puts his hands on Kalis. Yeah, he just has a Monster Hunter vibe, like where he befriends Pokemons and then just becomes more powerful.
And he has some very well-placed lines throughout the whole movie.
So some flaws. What about some flaws?
I think there was this like tonal shift from the beginning, the first like 10 minutes, and then the rest of the movie. Because when the father kills his brother and he's forced to go on that hunt, this felt like it was going to be a very dark and serious movie. But then it turns out that it kind of became like Dragon Ball when Goku's son is chilling with Piccolo. Yeah, it kind of felt like that. So there's a bit of a tonal shift between the two. Because in the first 10 minutes, I kind of expect to see a lot more violence based on what I saw from the first 10 minutes. But yeah, it kind of mellowed out throughout the whole movie. So I think for me that was a bit of a flaw. I wish it just kept like a consistent tone throughout the whole movie, being maybe a little more serious and brutal. And it would probably not retain its PG-13 rating.
Because compared to Prey, I agree. Well, I agree and disagree because I think the whole movie has a different point than Prey. Like, it's less violent. So overall, it just feels more like an adventure. Like, to quote you, Bildungsroman.
Yeah.
And then just finding yourself.
It's like a drama of Deck's growth.
And I think this is the best, like, Predator movie since Predators. Whereas, you know, the difference is the Predators was basically the original Predator premise on steroids, because I think there's a lot of fans that want Predator to be that image. You know, we don't get to know them properly, but they're just this dangerous opponent. You know, sort of like a different version of Alien, basically,
like killing machine.
Yeah, but here, just because it starts with a perspective change, it just becomes more like a Mandalorian in a way. Because you know how in Star Wars, Mandalorian was this unknowable, cool killer, but we take their perspective now. So I see similarities that way.
Yeah.
Because even the Twig Star fight against the droid, I thought it was pretty aggressive from the beginning, but eventually it kind of calms down and sinks the story more. I would say it was violent to the end, though. I mean, when the Calyx mother died, I was like, I kind of went, why isn't everybody crying their asses off? You know, it did happen fast. I like that journey and the funny moments when that little creature was doing the same thing as Deck was doing. Yeah, that was a great scene. That made it that relaxing. So anyway, shall we give a number grade?
I would give this movie a 9. It gets a 9.
Why? Super entertaining.
Super entertaining. Fucking awesome. And I love how it captured like that Predator anger into Deck's character. And I also love this journey element. I love this cameo by the Yutani Corporation. But like I said, if it's to get a 10 from me, it needed to be a little more violent, in my opinion, if it's going to be called Predator.
I'm going to give it an 8. You know why? I agree with you, Won-Jin, but I have to compare with the past Predators movies, right? I think this does not rank as the best Predator movie.
But would I watch it again? Definitely.
I rank this as third. The first Predator starring Adrian Brody. Adrian Brody, and then this movie. Because I think Predators, which I think is underrated, brought that entertainment element and the violence you're talking about better than this one. Because I felt like Predators was super fucking violent when it needed to be, and it was brutal while being an homage to the original. So I'm gonna give this an 8.
Okay.
Oh, I think it was better than the past Predators. Okay, Zizzy, I give it a 9. That's good, Void. No, because I intentionally gave it an 8 because I knew this was gonna even out between me and Won-Jin. So, JoeJinMovieSoAwesome gives Predator's Badland an 8.5. Super entertaining, a fun ride, a great adventure movie. That's how we would describe it.
Oh, and I also gotta praise the music. This has some great music, man. All that like strings and horns, and then that weird like Mongolian throat singing kind of thing. That was all awesome.
Because I could simply understand what I was saying. Yeah. So I would say, another thing before and Elle Fanning.
Elle Fanning.
Yeah, her acting was amazing. Because I've seen her in different work. I think this is her first time playing like a serious villain. She was scary as fuck. And when she was on the mech and had this evil face, it was really great. Like her acting fucking carried this movie. So anyway, JoeJinMovieSoAwesome gives Predator Badlands an 8.5. We highly recommend it. I'm gonna watch it again. But anyway, we're gonna do our review of House of Dynamite next. This has been JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
We'll see you guys in 2 minutes. Bye.
Right back.
I'm like the Calyx, man. I'm the Calyx.